Okay, are you ready for a delicious trip down memory lane? Well, Food Network's Ellie Krieger has taken recipes from as far back as the 1820s and revamped them for today's health-conscious consumers. We're talking lemon chess pie, New York black and white cookies. It all sounds so good. And Ellie joins us now with the tantalizing recipes. Good morning, Ellie.
Hi, Tessa. Yeah, you hinted at it. I mean, I have all these fabulous desserts. And the thing is, they all really speak to a different decade, and they're all updated so that they're better for you, but really hit the spot in the same way. So that's the trick. So here's this lemon chess pie, which is just a classic Southern dessert.
Yes.
It is so delicious. And this crust is actually made with all canola oil. So I teamed up with Canola Info to actually create these recipes, and that's one of the key swap outs I've done in all of them. Then also in the 1800s is when strawberry shortcake came on the scene. In the 1920s, black and white cookies came on the scene in New York, and they've been a classic ever since. I know my grandfather used to eat them, and then he would buy them for me. Also, 1930s, the pineapple upside down cake, and that became popular when canned pineapple came onto the scene in America. And then the 1940s chocolate war cake, and this is what the finished product is. And it is so moist and delicious. And I'd love to show you how I make it, if that's fine.
Yes, please do so. Thank you.
So basically, just some all-purpose flour and some whole grain pastry flour, which is another one of my key swap outs. So you get the whole grain without sort of it tasting healthy, because the pastry flour is really tender and light in flavor.
Yeah.
Then I make a well in there, and I just pour the canola oil. So the canola is lower in saturated fat, certainly, than butter, and actually lowest of all of the common cooking oils. So notice, so no butter in here, and also no milk or eggs, and that's what makes it a war cake, because it was created during wartime,
Right.
when those things were in short supply. So this is just water and a little apple cider vinegar, which is sort of the secret ingredient to this cake. And there's sugar and baking soda in here as well. And then you just stir that together like this, pour it into a baking dish, and you wind up with this incredible moist cake that is really low in saturated fat, and is actually, sort of coincidentally, a vegan cake as well, in case, you know, you have some guests over that are vegan, but you'd never really think about it like that, because it's just an amazing chocolate cake.
Wow. Well, where can we go for decades of decadence recipe, the collection? Because I know people right now are just like, oh, I've got to make that. I've got to make it. So where can we go?
Oh, and you see how easy it is. So all these recipes are on canolainfo.org. Canolainfo.org.
All right, Ellie, thank you so much. Happy baking. I can almost taste it right now.
Smells so good.
It does. Thank you for joining us. Take care.
Thank you, Tessa.
All righty. Well, don't go away. We'll be right back.